This is happening. Am I live? Right? Am I live? Am I live? I think I'm alive. Oh my goodness. I think I'm alive. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, this is the first time I'm using OBS, right? So let me just make sure it's recording everywhere. How are you doing? How's your Saturday? Who is going to check out the new video? Who? I don't know. How do I see if I am live? Okay, I think I'm live. Okay, one person watching. Myself. Okay, hello, let's start. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm recording the voiceover for the upcoming video, mural painting video that I finished 2 weeks ago, right? I haven't been painting much this year. It's been a while. So my YouTube's been dead. So, you know, my YouTube was been dead. So I thought like, how I can make the most of the fact that I love, if you see my content across all social platforms, I love content creation. So I thought to myself, how to make the most of it, right? How to make the most of the fact that I'm working on it all day, every day. Even though I'm not folding, even though I'm not painting, every day I'm doing something towards my goal, which is spreading my origami gospel across the world, right? So that's what I'm passionate about. So when I was getting ready for this mural I finished 2 weeks ago, I actually live streamed the whole photography session, the whole photography session, the whole, you know, making the scene for this upcoming video, and now the video is almost done. What's remaining? The only thing is that is remaining is the voiceover from the folding station, right? Why is it? And what I'm doing for the first time. No, I'm already on it. Why does it? YouTube live control panel. Why doesn't want me to log in again? I'm clearly streaming on YouTube now. Or has the OBS crashed? First time. No, I'm live. Like, I'm live, right? Anyhow, why is it asking me to log in again? To YouTube. This is actually the second attempt I'm doing the live stream today. The first one I couldn't get the camera working, so it just, the OBS just went dead. Why? Okay, how you been? Tell me in the chat how you making the most of the summer. Have you been painting a lot? I want to know. I just need to make sure I'm not sharing my password on YouTube. This is so strange. Why is this asking me to log into YouTube? I'm already on YouTube. What? Yes, it's me. It makes no sense. Why is it doing it to me? This is definitely live. This is live? I'm no longer live? It's so confusing. This is the first time I'm using OBS. So strange. Why is this asking me to log into YouTube? I'm already on YouTube. Hello. I was just like, yes, it's me. Sorry. Okay. Anyway. Makes no sense. Okay, I think I'm definitely live. Anyhow, so this is the first time I'm trying my OBS like streaming setup, and what I found out is so amazing. I can use my camera, my iPhone camera, to remotely use it as another camera source. So look, right? This is amazing, right? This is amazing. It's wireless, and I'm streaming from my own iPhone to the. It's just I'm new to streaming, and oh my god, this is amazing. Right. Anyway, so look at my cable management. Right. Look at my cable management. It just this monitor is for OBS live stream. Why is it doing it? Like, no, I can't show my password. This is strange. Has it kicked me out again? This is very confusing. Warning? Why am I getting a warning there? Why is your boy getting a warning? Warning. No, good, okay. It's good. Views? 2 views? Anyway, someone's watching. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm getting excited about this setup. So this is my YouTube preview, right, on my Android. I'm using this camera to show you the cable management, right? And I'm streaming on my A7C camera, right? With 35 G Master lens, which is amazing. Okay. Right, this is brilliant, and this is absolutely fantastic, right? And I'm going to in a second start streaming it live on Instagram, right? Okay, I know what to do. Sorry, I'm learning. Probably back here. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, back to it. I'm hoping someone will watch it. I know where I can actually monitor instead of on my Android phone. I'm not a streamer, I'm figuring this out, and this is exciting. So like last month I tried StreamYard, right? It was, yeah, and I was streaming my folding photography session when I was streaming on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously, right? So I think if I got it through StreamYard, I could be even streaming simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and so on and so forth. So let me just turn off the voice here, right? And this should be my monitor on my another laptop. YouTube, your channel. Two people are watching, and I'm the third person watching, right? On myself on the laptop. I can there you go. I can show you my setup. So let me just turn on the iPhone. Right. So over here on the side, it's my XPS PC laptop, and I'm just monitoring the YouTube. And this is the folding station. Right, what a mess. Look what a mess that is. Anyway, back to this camera. And the reason I'm doing that, because I'm going to actually go live on Instagram. I'm going to go live on Instagram here as well. Because I'm a content creator. And whatnot, right? The sad thing about streaming on the phone for Instagram, you cannot set the exposure right. Can you? Can you set the exposure? No, you can't. Now what I'm missing is the headphones. Where are my headphones? Okay, headphones, because I need to be monitoring the recording. Now I wrote, let me make it short, smaller. No, that's not how you do it. So I go there, I put myself smaller here, right? And where I want to record. Oh, so I asked, this is display capture. Yes. So I want to be streaming Premiere Pro actually. So how do I make sure I stream Premiere Pro? Because it streams the iPhone. Sony, where is this? Okay, like I'm learning OBS. I don't think I'm getting views on this, but at least I'm showing YouTube algorithm I'm alive, I'm doing something. So, okay, so, my God, I think I need to delete it. Remove. Yes. Right, so this is my little stream. Oh, this is so confusing. No, this is the best. This is the worst stream ever. This is the worst stream ever. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but like, bear with me. I'll figure this out. Okay, I figured this out. But now I want to start Mac OS screen capture. So Mac Pro. I want to stream. No, I don't want to. Why is it doing that? If I can't do it, this is pointless of doing it. Application capture. No. Okay, getting there. Oh! I think it's working. Yes, it's working. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. And now I need to move it forward. Okay. Oh. Okay. No, that's something's wrong because it's wrong scale. Mac Pro again. Adobe Premiere Pro. Show cursor. Why isn't it? Oh, because I need to move it. Like, this is the worst screen ever. No, this is... How do I make it smaller? Oh, I think you need to fit, transform, and you need to fit to screen. Fit. This is the worst stream ever. Now I'm getting... No, what am I doing? This is the iPhone. Mac Pro. This is the Premiere Pro. This is the worst thing ever. Trying to figure it out. Show screen. Oh no, I've done something. I have no idea what to do. How to get how do I get back? Sony Mac Pro, transform, fit to screen. And why is it? Okay, got it. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking I'm somewhere. Okay. You don't need to see that. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I don't need Lumetri. I don't need essential graphics. So I'm going to move myself from the Sony camera here. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I'm just making sense of this. Like, I might become a streamer. Like, I don't want any graffiti. I don't want any... Why would you be painting? Why would you be painting? Why would you be doing graffiti when you can become a streamer? I can paint once a year and then stream most of the time. That's good. Who is watching? I have 4 views. This is banging. This is banging. By the way, look, I'm selling you stuff. Look, over here is my book, right? Unfolded. All the books are on my coffee table. Right, anyway, so what I've done, I wrote the script for the folding station like 2 hours ago, right? 2 hours ago, anyhow. I've practiced it, right? So I've wrote it, I have it on iPad in front of me, right? I can even show you, look. You know, I think what's going to happen now, probably I'm going to get myself like a stream deck, because I'm loving this stuff. Look, this is my iPhone. This is my iPhone view. I have too many cameras. Right, this is my iPhone view, right? So you can see that I have the script over here, right? Can you see on the right? Yes, you can see, because I have multicam view. This is dope. I'm becoming a streamer. I love it. People, I'm becoming a streamer. Like, I don't want to do graffiti and street art anymore. Yes. This is amazing. Look, I can have multiple cams. Okay, I can turn it off. iPhone. Okay, the iPhone is off. So you get I know how they do it, because they have stream decks to change cameras, right? It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. I could set my camera here. Anyway, so over here I'm going to go on Instagram Live, right? And the reason I'm going to go on the Instagram Live, because I've noticed people are not... I'm going to say hello to the chat. Hello world. I am a streamer now. I am a I don't need to spell it out for you. You can see it live. What's going on? Sign in to chat? Why? This is confusing. It's super confusing anyhow. Anyhow, this is very confusing. This is very confusing. Like, the possibilities are endless, right? Possibilities are endless, seriously. So I have a chat window here in Premiere Pro, but you can't see it. This is so good, people. Ah, this is so good. Anyway, so, right. Let's go to the... Do I have borders or stuff anyhow? Okay, right. So I also, back to it. So I also, should I go on Instagram Live now? Let me go on Instagram Live. Okay, so I'm going on Instagram Live. You are now live. Now the only problem I have with Instagram, because when you are live, you cannot control exposure. You cannot lock exposure on Android, especially on Android. How do you lock, who know how to lock exposure on, how do I lock exposure on Instagram? This is, because I want them to see the folding station, obviously, all the screens, right? So, how do I, okay, I can zoom. I don't want to zoom. I want to change the exposure. How do I change the exposure? Anyway, right? Anyway, okay, we are Instagram Live here. Hello, Instagram Live. Hello, Instagram Live. What I'm doing today, I'm recording the voiceover to the upcoming video, street art mural painting video coming up soon, right? So we are at the folding station and we're going to record this, right? Now, I'm not wearing my brand new Airborne Mark t-shirt because when doing voiceovers, I really get sweaty because I'm stressed, because I want to be, you know, perfect. Just recognize that this is not my first language, right? I've been here for 20 years, right, in London. However, you know, it doesn't excuse the fact English, for me personally, is a foreign language, right? It is a foreign language, if anything. So, recording voiceovers, right, it's something that it's not my forte. I'll never be, because English is not my first language. But I'm so passionate about telling stories about me painting my murals. I'll do whatever needs to be done in order to tell you a fantastic story. And this mural, the new video that is coming up, is super special. It's super special. All of them are very special, but this video is extremely special. This is super special. I painted in Penge with friends from of London Calling Blog. Thank you for inviting me. Instagram Live, I'm streaming on YouTube at the moment. So we are doing a voiceover. I'm referring to Instagram Live for a sec now and then. I know, I should change the camera. I need to change the camera. I'm going to do mic like this. And I'm going to swap the camera. Of course, how do I swap camera? So that I can see. No, my front camera is a mess. Because I broke it. Look, I broke it painting. So it's not going to work out. But how do you change exposure on Instagram Live? Nobody knows. No, hey Vera. I broke my front camera as I was painting in Penge a couple of weeks ago. So I need to go back to the I need to go back to my back camera. I think. Welcome everyone. So I'm actually live streaming on YouTube anyhow. So the recording session of the voiceover, right? And I've spent so much time on this video, and the storytelling is bang on. And I know you will really enjoy it, right? So that's that. I've tried Stream Deck the other day, and I was streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time from the folding station, right? And now I'm doing the voiceover, right, for it. Like, but you still, like, I'm not giving anything away because it's the full video, right? It's the full video. How? Right. Okay. Okay, welcome Instagram Live. Instagram Live, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on YouTube Live. Okay, the voiceover. So, obviously, it will take me a couple of takes to get it right. But let's begin, right? I think it's quite lengthy voiceover. It's about 4 minutes. I'm thinking it's about 4 minutes to record it, like in total. It's not ideal because at this time video is about 20 minutes. But what I'm aiming for is to cut it down, the whole video, to 20 minutes. I don't want to be making YouTube videos longer than 20 minutes. I know in today's world, when everyone is like, you know, doom scrolling through TikTok and Instagram Reels, right? A second to get someone's attention for a second, it's a lot. But my passion is long form storytelling. I love it. Out of this, I've made a career, right? A career, because I'm a storyteller. And funnily enough, the greatest thing ever, the greatest irony ever, people, is that out of my YouTube, I haven't been able to, like, you know, blow my YouTube up, but I've been doing it so long, so now I'm a storyteller for 16 international brands, right? The reason I disappeared from painting is I oversee creative direction from photo and videos for 16 worldwide brands. Okay, it's that. And my YouTube is dead as I'm working on this other stuff. Anyway, it's something for some, you know, win and take it or leave it, take it or leave it. Anyway, life is great. I'm killing it. All I can do is stream on the weekends instead of painting. Okay, that's that, right? That's that. It's a real bummer. I don't know how the Instagram live stream is, how good it is. Okay, let me set the Premiere Pro preferences, settings, preferences, audio hardware. Make sure my Rode mic is all good. Okay, right, so I'm going to do first reading, right? First reading. Should be good. I think I can disconnect my iPhone. Okay, let me do a test. Sound test here. No. I need to have it on my headphones. Huh? No. Okay, back to the audio hardware. Default output, no. What? Oh, because I'm not connected. Another thing. Do you know what? I have so much respect as of now for streamers and making sure everything is actually working properly. Everything is set. I've spent like 2 hours setting it up. Another thing. I spent 2 hours setting it up, and like you can't, and it's a mess, right? So the views on it will be myself. The only view that will remain is the only view that remains will be my monitoring view on YouTube's here, right? Kataria, someone is here. Oh my goodness, someone's commented. What? It's working? Hello, Kataria. I have the first person on the stream. Come on, come on. I see. Okay, the first. Okay, so what you should see here on this monitor over here, right? Was my Premiere Pro. Let me check. Okay, I can hear it now. All good. But I need to mute myself. It sounds like I'm going to buy a very fancy streaming deck, like to make this a proper streaming operation, right? Okay, right. Why I can't hear it here? So what you can see, actually, this is a rough edit. This is a rough edit of the folding station. It's still in S-Log 3. It's not color graded. That's why it's so washed out. Unfortunately, Instagram Live, you won't see it because for some reason I cannot change the exposure on Instagram Live. So this is super blown out, right? So this is super blown out. How to change exposure? Add moderator, turn off the copy link, share. No, I don't know. Like seriously, I don't know how to do it, and it's annoying because I don't like things like that. I don't like things like that. How do I... Who can tell me how do I change exposure on Instagram? It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's all about YouTube today. Anyway, all I want you to let you know that the upcoming video is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So what you're going to witness now, me recording the voiceover for the folding station. Here we go. Okay, the first read. I should have it placed. You know what's fantastic? I have all the toys I need to have for whatever creative endeavor I have. And it's pretty amazing. It took me a while to get here, but is the voiceover work here? Will it work here? Okay, it's better because I need to, it's a mess because it is a mess. Okay, if I do this, Okay, we're getting somewhere. Full screen. Something turned off. What turned off? The light turned off. Can I make it work? I can make it work, of course, because I have all the gadgets. I love my gadgets. I have gadgets for everything. Why? Because I've been doing it for so long. Whatever gadget you need in terms of photo, video production, I surely have it. But this is not working yet. The iPad is not working yet. This is the positioning of the iPad because I'm streaming in too many places. Because the important thing is to have it at a, you know, at this height so that I don't need to look away. But let's try to do this like this. Okay. You know, like I'm on Rode Pod mic, right? This is the Rode Pod mic I'm using. I've been using it Voiceover. Now, it says that you don't need to have a mesh for it because it's, you know, it has pop implosive kind of thing built in it, but like without the pop filter, you can still hear it. So I have all the gadgets anyway. Okay, so first run, I need to just read it. This is a test run because I need to warm up now, okay? And check all the equipment. Okay, let's go. I've been working on a new design already when Steve of London Calling blog invited me to paint on a rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this wall, I have to approach it with fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back in the. I want to enjoy getting back to it. When I need it simple. Why is the okay? Because I haven't pressed record on Premiere Pro, of course. But the positioning is not right. It's weird. I need to think of something better. This should be better. You know, half of the success is having everything positioned where it should be. Okay, I think this is better, but I can't see Premiere Pro now. But I can see it. Okay, I can see it here. Okay, second time lucky. 3, 2, 1. I've been working on a new design already when Steve of London Calling blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It is a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. When I need it simple, I always go for the original classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first, a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I store my paint in the elements. Some of it's been here for years, especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. I need to add a word here. Mural scene. Mural. Okay. I have a very particular idea for the scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating. This is represented by noose around the crane neck. As I feel pinned down, to accentuate it, I fix the tether, literally, with the thumb pins. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments. It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene positioning picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop, pun intended. I monitor constantly how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition. When all the elements line up perfectly into the space, the only challenge now is to make sure the accent colors hit the crane surface in a subtle and simple way. I hope it's not too complicated, otherwise it'll be a technical challenge. I always need to remind myself that the fine color light subtleties might be deceivingly simple in the photo, yet in the end prove to be technically complex. Especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. I think I got this. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to paint all these nooks and crannies washed in magenta and apple green. Stop. How much? Okay, the voiceover is 3 minutes, not bad. I have 3 minutes roughly to spare and I've made some pauses. Let us listen back to it. Just to make sure like it's on. Go for the original classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. This is good. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate. Okay, the sound looks good. It's just the delivery, because I was like the iPad is not in the right way. The iPad is not in the right position, and I'm just very uncomfortable doing it. And of course, I have toys for everything, right? I love toys. For example, I spent 40 quid on this small rig attachment for my iPad. I've used it twice. But now I feel it's the time to make the most of it. Like, being a videographer and a content creator, you'll find out that over the years you spend loads of money on accessories. Not always that are necessary, but when you... Like, I love having the tools for the job, to enjoy doing the job, right? And I got this attachment from Small Rig for my iPad, like a couple of months ago, just for some other purposes. But now I feel it's when I'm going to make the most of it. Because, I can do it like this as well. But I need to find a way of maybe like this. Maybe that will work. Okay. I think I have enough tripods here. I think I have enough attachments to make it work. Right? I think I have enough toys to make it work. One of the toys would be okay, and on there. Let me try to do it. Okay, let me try to do this like this. Bear with me. I have all the toys. I'd better make them work for me today. Okay, let's try this tripod. No, it's not it yet. It's not it. I'll tell you why it's not it. Because the surface area for it. Okay, let me see. Will that help? Oh my god. This is very rudimentary workstation, like a media streaming station, right? I was watching like you know, reels today, and people having beautiful, like super beautiful desks, like, you know, for playing games. Playing games is just wasting your time, so to speak. Because I love creating content. I love this stuff. And I have all the gadgets, right? I have all the equipment. It's just the execution of making this working station beautiful is just disappointing. And let me go on this phone, right? I love this. Let me go on this phone. iPhone. Come on. Okay. Can you see it yet? No, why did it stop now? Oh my god. iPhone? Hi, Marek's iPhone camera. Why is it disconnected now? It disconnected for some reason. No, something's happening. Connecting to Mac. Okay. Okay. People are checking this out. People checking out the stream. Hello, hello. Subscribe, tap, and all that jazz. I have people commenting. This is beautiful. Okay. This is not working. Connecting to my iPhone to show you the mess of it. Anyway, we are getting distracted. Let us record that voiceover. I think this is much better. When it's here, it's much better. Right? Okay. I think I'm doing something here. Marek's iPhone. Okay, I don't know. It's not working now. I'll figure OBS one day, not to worry. Okay. Okay, back to the voiceover. Okay. I think this should work. Okay, this should work. Let's try. Okay, let me delete it. Now, just bear in mind what you can see on the screen, right? What you can see on the screen, it's not edited like to paste to the words. It will be edited. Let me maybe change the angle from here for Instagram. No. Instagram, tell me why I can't change the exposure here. Why can I change the exposure here? Who can tell me? Who can tell me why I can't change the exposure? Okay. Okay, back to the... I know why you need all the streaming decks, so that you don't need to plug in and plug out your headphones jack. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
I've been working on a new design already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I store my paint in the elements. Some of it's been here for years, especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. I have a very particular idea for the scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling, not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating. This is represented by noose around the crane neck. As I feel pinned down, to accentuate it, I fix the tether literally with the thumb pins. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments. It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene positioning picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop, pun intended. I monitor it constantly, how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition. When the elements line up perfectly into the space, the only challenge now is to make sure the accent colors hit the crane surfaces in a subtle and simple way. I hope it's not too complicated, otherwise it will be a technical challenge. I always need to remind myself that the fine color light subtleties might be deceivingly simple in the photo, yet in the end they prove to be technically complex, especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. I think I got this. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious too much, trying to point out all these nooks and crannies washed in magenta and apple green.
It's just 3 minutes. Okay, I'm happy with it. 3 minutes. Okay, quick check. It's not there yet. It's not the final yet.
I've been working on a new design already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I'm going to delete it anyway. I'm going to delete it because it's still a warm-up. I'm still warming up, you know. I'm making mistakes, but I'm going to rephrase it, re-record it. No, I'm not going to rephrase it. what I'm going to do, I'm going to like when I make mistake, when I don't like a paragraph, I just recorded it again. That's why it's on paragraphs, right? I could, this is on my iPad. I could show you the iPad setup. Is it working? iPhone, maximum, Marex. Why is it not connected? For some reason it doesn't want to preset high. Use buffering. What is buffering for? Oh, it's not coming on. I wonder because we're actually live. Or maybe that's because why live. Blah, blah. Okay. I'm just warming up I'm warming up my cheeks for perfect British pronunciation. That's what I'm doing, right? I'm mimicking British pronunciation, right? This is a weird accent I have. I wish I spoke with a RP standard of British accent, but it's impossible. Hey, David. Oh, we are joined by a new person. Hey, David. David, how are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm doing the voiceover for the upcoming street art painting video. I want you to check out in a couple of days, right? So that's that. But it's kind of a preview of what to expect. Right. Right. Okay, I like this. I'm liking this. How is Instagram Live doing? How is Instagram Live doing? How can I make it better? I'm sorry, Instagram Live. Sorry, if you're watching me on Instagram Live, sorry, I'm back to you. But for your context, I want you to see the preview of, you know, the folding station segment. That's why I'm like, because for YouTube stream, you can see it because I'm using OBS. And it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. 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 Right? Like, how is the sound here? I could probably position this on camera sound better. I could have it here. I have all the toys. I can set it up. Not a problem. Not a problem. Or I could either... Well, I can actually change it into Rode mic, but I'm worried if I stream from Rode mic and record it in Premiere Pro at the same time, there will be some problems because I'm doing it for the first time. However, because this is Mac Pro M2 chip, the highest Mac Pro M2 configuration you can possibly get, this Mac Pro is powerful. Never disappointed me at all. It's a beast. It is a beast. I am blessed. I am blessed to have all the toys to be creative, and nothing can stop me. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I tell you something. When I started, I had a basic camera. I had a basic laptop. It took me 12 years to get to this point. I have all the toys I can possibly want, you know? And what's great, that motivates me to actually don't fuck about. Like, I remember when I was poor, I had nothing. I was dreaming of the equipment I'm having now. You know, I remember I started on the first Sony camera in 2012 with basic kitless. Now I have like 5 cameras, cinema cameras. I have the whole range of G Master lenses. It's not to it's not to brag. I know it sounds like Maras is bragging that he has all the toys. It's not that. It's just sometimes I almost slip into the I almost slip to this temptation not to create content. And it's bullshit. Because I can create my creative vision is not limited by technical access to the equipment. And this is fantastic. And this motivates me because I remember when I was piss poor and I had the most basic camera and most, third party like, peripherals or whatever, And now I don't. If I need like an attachment, I go for small rig or whatever, I buy the best stuff. And that motivates me like to keep going, to keep working and like not having any excuses not to do it. It's just, and I want to say that on the flip side, that's your biggest threat, that you say, oh, I don't have enough equipment to do stuff. This is bullshit, and then don't believe it. The reason being because having a amateur equipment never stopped me from creating. And 12 years later, I'm on cinema cameras. I have all the G Master lenses. I have all the best microphones. I have everything I need. I have the best Mac Pro you can get off the shelf. I have everything, right? But the good thing is, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's just like I'm being accountable to myself because the reason I'm here is I never stopped. And everything came to me because I've always been working at it. I took no excuses. It took me 12 years, but I got it. I got it. I already have my dream equipment and I don't have desire for anything more because I have it. I'm happy with what I have, right? Why is this? What am I talking about? Anyway, let not equipment stop you from not creating content. If you have a shitty microphone, do it on a shitty microphone. Because my first 100 YouTube videos, I did not speaking to the camera because I was afraid. Because it's my second language, it's my foreign language for a reason. I spoke nothing. After 100 videos, I started talking to camera. Awkward as fuck, on a shitty microphone, on a shitty camera. Now, all the stars alive, all the stars aligned, right? So I'm creating my content on Saturday. I have peace, I have my equipment, I have my passion of painting origami and street art, right? And it's good. The war is coming, the Third World War is coming, but before it blows up, before it happens, I'm being an artist. I'm grateful, Okay. This stream is not about WW3. This stream is about painting origami and folding origami, right? So whatever. Are you going to watch it? I don't know who's going to watch it, but jolting the YouTube algorithm to life. I might not be painting, but I'm creating content, surely. Anyhow. Okay, another take.
Let's go. I've been working on a new design already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint... No, I need to start again. Okay. I've been working on a new design already... No, again. No. I've been working on a new paper design. No, on a model. No, on a model, not a design, a model. Model. Yes. Okay. This is the one.
I better start again. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I've been working on a new model already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I store my paint in the elements. Some of it's been here for years. Especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. I have a very particular idea for this scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating. This is represented by noose around the crane neck. As I feel pinned down to accentuate it, I fix the tether literally with thumb pins. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments. It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene positioning picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop, pun intended. I monitor constantly how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition. When all the elements line up perfectly into the space, the only challenge now is to make sure the accent colors hit the crane surfaces in a subtle and simple way. If too complicated, it will be a technical challenge. I always need to remind myself that the fine color line subtleties might be deceivingly simple in the photo, yet in the end prove to be technically complex, especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. I think I got this. I think I got this. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to paint all these nooks and crannies washed in magenta and apple green. Too many mistakes.
I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to paint all these paper. That's the missing word. Paper, nooks and crannies washed in magenta and apple green. Okay, that's the mistake. And especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. That's a mouthful. Ambiguous way. I sound so British. Not. I hope it's not too complex. This is too long. I can make it simple. If too complicated, definitely guaranteed. Okay. If too complicated, it'll be a technical challenge. Guaranteed. Okay, challenge. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay. You know, like I wrote it obviously, but as I'm reading it, as I'm warming up, as I'm trying it, I see what's missing. Obviously, I have the whole 17 minutes of the whole video in mind. Okay. How is Instagram Live doing? How is Instagram? Okay. Yeah, so now I'm going to do a trick. And the trick is, my people, I've been on live for a second. Right, live. I'm going to stop the live and now I'm going to voice over live recording session for the app. I'm just sharing the Instagram live for the upcoming from folds to walls street art mural painting. Okay, and I'm going to go on live. I'm going to go on Ooh, what's this? I'm going to go on TikTok live here. That's what I do. Because the important thing to know is the Instagram followers I have are not the No, what I'm saying is, why I've been on Instagram Live, now I'm going to switch to TikTok Live. Then the reason being, the Instagram followers are not the TikTok followers. And the TikTok followers I have are definitely not the Instagram followers, right? So I'm doing the same on both platforms. Most importantly, both Instagram followers and TikTok followers, they don't necessarily are my YouTube followers. Most likely, if you watch this channel, most likely you follow me on Instagram. Doesn't make sense? But not the other way around, right? Not the other way around. So I'm going to have just bear with me. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm not going to drop this stream. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to go on TikTok Live now. Live. TikTok Live. Voice. I should have copied it from Instagram. Voiceover. Live. Recording. Live. Recording. Session. Go live. Device, camera, flip. Oh, you can buy my settings. Okay, and we are on Instagram. Okay, we are on TikTok Live now. Okay, let's record the voiceover again. I've run out of water. What's the time it is? One person watching. Okay. Do you know what? Yes, I'm going to go one more and I'm going to stop the live because no one's going to watch 2 hours of the live stream anyway. I've been going on 77 minutes for the live, right? I need to think of a thumbnail like this. Right, so how do I take it? I know, I'm going to do the thumbnail at the end. Don't know how to make the thumbnail yet, but I mean, I know, but I don't. Right, okay. Let's go. The sound is perfect. The sound is perfect, right? The sound is perfect. This was a mess. So I'm going to delete it and record a new track.
I've been working on a new model already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami again. When I need it simple, When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't... No, again. When I need it simple, I always go... When I need it... When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I store my paint in the element. Some of it's been here for years, especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. I have a very particular idea for the scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating. This is represented by noose around the crane. This is represented by noose around the crane neck. As I feel pinned down, as I feel pinned down, to accentuate it, I fix the feather literally with a thumb pin. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments. It takes me 2 evenings to make the scene positioning picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop. Pun intended. I monitor constantly how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition. When all the elements line up perfectly into the space, the only challenge now is to make sure the accent colors hit the crane surfaces in a subtle and simple way. If too complicated, it'll be a technical challenge, guaranteed. I always need to remind myself that fine color light subtleties might be deceivingly simple in the photo, yet in the end prove to be technically complex, especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. I think I got this. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to paint all these paper nooks and crannies washed in a magenta. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to point all these... No, nooks and crannies is wrong. Nooks and crannies is wrong. It's the wrong phrase here. Just creases. To paint all these creases and folds washed in magenta and apple green. Let's go. This is it. Okay, enough. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to delete it because there's been too many mistakes. And what I've noticed, my chair is super squeaky. My chair is super squeaky.
Therefore, oh, it's dark already. My chair is super squeaky. Therefore, I need to stop moving. I need to be motionless on the chair. But the delivery is there. We're getting there. Okay. This is the last time I'm doing it, and this is the end of the stream. This is the live time. Last time I'm doing the voiceover, and I'll just do it. This is it for today. Right? This is it for today. Okay. Let's go.
I've been working on a new model already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea.
No, this is wrong. I need to rewrite it. Stop. No, this is confusing because it's I've been already working on some new models. Okay. That's it. that's the truthful statement here. Right?
I've been working on some new models already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first, a paint stock is necessary. When I need it simple, I always go for the origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, but first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since the last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I haven't opened my paint boxes since the last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the mural scene. I store my paint in the elements. Some of it's been here for years, especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they hold. Especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. Especially some curious rare colors. I do hope they work. I have a very particular idea for this scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating. This is represented by noose around the crane's neck. As I feel pinned down, to accentuate it, I fix the feather literally with thumb pins. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments. It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene positioning picture perfect. It takes me 2 evenings. It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene, positioning, picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop. The camera is tethered. No. The camera is tethered to the laptop. Pun intended. The camera is tethered to the laptop. Pun intended. The camera is tethered to the laptop. Pun intended. I monitor constantly how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition.